Hey everybody, today we're going to do the engine bay painting. I'm going to show you how I do it. A lot of other people do it different ways. If I had more time, I would do it a different way than I'm doing it now. But this is basically the way I do it. This is the paint I'm using. It's a satin teal color. Looks kind of bluish a little bit. Anyways, I'm going to pull everything off. Intake manifold's coming off. It's a great time to do a new intake gasket. I've already got stuff pre-loosened to make it a little bit more enjoyable to view, so I'm not sitting there wrenching the entire time. If the camera dies, I'll pick up where I left off, basically, if I find out it dies. So some of the time I'm too busy working, don't even notice it dies. I need to get a newer version of the GoPro. Yes, I know. Anyways, got everything kind of loosened up, and then I'm going to start taking it apart, show you how I do it. The engine will stay in the car for this, and a lot of you are like, yeah, that's stupid, but if you continue watching, you'll see it actually looks pretty nice when I'm done with the finished product. So, alright, let's get started. Alright, GoPro died. We called it before it ever even happened. But this is the bay after. Cleaned all the hoses up. Wiped all the overspray from things that I obviously didn't remove. While the engine's running is the best time to wipe overspray from belts. Just while it's running, just sit there and make sure not to get your fingers caught in it, because I've done it and it hurts. But yeah, here's a good look at it. I'm probably going to have to do another coat. I only had one can. I'm actually amazed that it did the entire bay. And for the people that are like, oh, you probably missed all them spots, like, you can see in there. But I got all those hard to reach areas. I basically just dusted it with a lot of coats, and that covered a majority of the areas. Obviously, when the engine and transmission's out, which it will be, I will sand it, scuff it, and then reshoot it one more time with another coat on top of it. But for a temporary nice engine bay job, it looks pretty nice. Obviously everyone has their own personal taste on how they do things. I would prefer to pull it to do this, but I'm working with time, and this is a family car. I literally just daily drive this car to and from work. But I like having nice things, so I decided, why not do the bay? Why not make it purple? Why not make it nice? A lot of you don't like the gold wheels. I personally do. It's my car. So, just like I don't go bashing on your car, try not to go bashing on mine. But yeah, here it is. Yes, it has a dinky little intake, but, you know, I needed something. Gas mileage is amazing on it. I've always put intake filters, hot air intakes if you will, on my cars because they do run a little bit smoother afterwards. The one that was on here was super clogged up. It's actually in the air box right over here, but it's pretty disgusting. But as you can see, I got the details, all the lines back there. I even tucked cruise control. As you can see, cruise control isn't here. It wasn't in here to begin with, like in the video, but I did pull it out prior. But it's tucked under the intake manifold, which is pretty awesome because now I'll still have cruise control, which I hardly ever have had cruise control, so it's kind of nice to have it now. But there it is. Like, subscribe, share. Let me know what kind of videos you want me to do. Obviously, I'm not B swapping it, so don't even say that. Or K or J. I know they're awesome engines. Don't get me wrong. I just prefer these. That's just my taste. You have yours, I have mine. But, yeah, you see how shiny these headlights got? I accidentally got overspray on them from the purple. And I used starter fluid, accidentally got it on the rest of it. I just tried to do the edges. And these headlights were super foggy. But after I did the starter fluid on it and then wiped it off with a dry rag, it shined them up. And I usually use bug spray because it works pretty dang good. But starter fluid, I thought it would eat the plastic and it didn't. So there's a little tip to throw in for you if you have crappy headlights like these ones. Probably just buy new ones. It's easier. But alright, like, subscribe, share, and let me know what you guys think of the bay. Thanks for watching.